Thank you for checking out the Cinema Scumbags Movie Podcast. If you enjoy the show, please leave us a review on iTunes. And make sure to subscribe to Slacker Media on YouTube for more content. Enjoy the show. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Cinema Scumbags Movie Podcast. My name's Seth.
My name is Nick.
How you doing, my brother?
Doing just fine. A little hot outside, but that's not going to get my day down. You know what does?
My day down.
Technology that doesn't work.
Sweating my freaking bulls off.
Is it humid?
It is. Yes, it is.
Poor guy. Maybe you should try Arizona. It's a dry heat out here.
Been there. Fucking done that.
What would you rate it on your scale of livable cities?
Darkest days of my life.
Oh, shit. It wasn't your emo band days were the darkest days of your life?
No. Being back here now for 4 months, I realized, I don't know, I was a sad guy when I was living out there.
Are you happy now?
No, not really. Just a little less sad.
Okay, well, as long as you're not super sad.
Yeah.
As long as there's not buildings high enough to kill you if you jump off of them.
No, I could just go back to my old apartment, Crescent Lofts, if I wanted to do that.
Crescent Lofts. That sounds like a map on Diddy Kong Racing. Crescent Loft.
You been gaming?
Yeah, well, I've been playing a game. I told you before, I've just been stuck on RuneScape again.
Fucking virgin.
I just jumped back in, and it's overtaken my life again, as it did when I was
That's my review of RuneScape.
RuneScape, you say? What have you been playing?
Well, I just clocked 55 hours of Ghost of Tsushima.
Ghost of Tsushima.
Got the platinum trophy.
Oh,
that's how
shit.
much, yeah, that's how much I loved the game. I kept playing, so
That's awesome.
finished up with that. Now I don't know I just started Shin Megami Virgin 3.
Shin Megami tentacle porn.
Yeah, so that's what I'm working on next.
Is that at all like Persona, or is it just...
It's dark.
Okay.
Like
darker?
No, it's just like depressing.
Oh,
Like
okay.
it's just something about it is like I don't know how to describe it, but
The vibe of it just looks dark.
yeah, I'm only a couple hours in, but good first impressions.
Cool. Yeah, I've wanted to check those out, but I feel like Persona's ruined things for me, because I tried another Shin Megami Tensei type of game, and it just did not click at all.
Yeah.
Like Persona.
Well, to be fair, this is like the mainline series, but before Persona was even around, so I figured I should give it a whirl.
Right. I'll have to check that one out.
Yeah, I'll give you my official review because I know you're dying for it.
Okay, what is it?
Well, I'll give it to you once I complete the game.
No, just tell me now what it is.
I'll let you know in 3 years when the credits roll. And watch any films?
Always, bud. American Beauty twice.
I saw that. God.
Well, the other day I watched it with the commentary, and then I was like, I want to watch it just standard again. And
Look, if there was any movie you were going to watch twice in 2 days, that's a good pick.
it's weird. Like, I didn't feel like any sense of, I don't feel like watching this again. I could watch that movie over and over. It's crazy.
Yeah, same here. I almost put in Clerks 2 again last night.
That's the same standard of film, I'd say.
I would say so too. Definitely.
Yeah, both full of disgusting pedophiles.
Who's the one in Clerks?
The guy fucking the donkey. Ooh, cake.
Ooh, cake.
I'm sorry, Jesus.
It's like, see, for a guy that gave it a 2.5 star, you sure like quoting it.
I know. There's only those are the two quotes that I remember that I laughed at. And I'm sorry, man. Jesus is just so stupid. I think it's the way it's like panning in on him when he's crying, and it's just ridiculous.
One of the hidden gem parts of that movie is what he is describing his pillow pants, his girlfriend's pussy troll. And the camera cuts to Randall, and very lightly in the background you can hear the opening music of The Shining.
Oh yeah, I do. Yep.
So good. Speaking of that, did you see the set pick from Clerks 3?
I did. I did just before we started recording because you told me about it.
I'm not even supposed to be here today.
Kevin isn't supposed to be here today. That's for sure.
Oh, what else you been watching?
I don't know. Go to my letterbox, I guess. Oh, I did watch a Stallone film in preparation for today's episode that I'd never seen.
Oh, I've seen that Gem with Ray Liotta.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's like standard. Honestly, I thought the movie was like early '90s. It came out almost at the turn of the millennium.
Yeah, I remember watching that. It's been a long time, but
it's definitely like a dad movie. A movie that dads would watch.
Yeah,
Cops, westerns, things like that.
Did you get your Donnie Darko replacement disc from Arrow?
I did. I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it yet. I put it in for the first like 20 minutes. I was like, I'm not ready for this. But
I was gonna text you when I was watching it. I was gonna say, yeah, it's Donnie Dark. Oh, all right, because that's a fucking dark. That's a dark disc, man.
It is a dark disc, but at least it doesn't skip.
No, it looks good. The more I watch it, the more it kind of grew on me.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I've had first impressions before where I'm just not impressed with a movie before I actually watch the whole thing, and then when I let it go, you can definitely tell the difference. I don't think every shot looks the same, and not every shot is as good as the best that are on the disc. Because as I let it play, I was like, okay, this is pretty good. It's pretty good.
I saw some people complaining that it was dark, and I was like, oh fuck, this is dark, man. I mean, I've got my TV pretty calibrated as good as I can make it, I think, and it was pretty dark.
Yeah, they seem to do that. That seems to be kind of one of the things they do with the 4Ks is darken them, and I guess it depends if the director's working on it and that's what they prefer to look like or what. I mean, it's not like Richard Kelly's always making these great decisions as far as movies go. He just had one fluky movie.
Yeah.
That probably sucks.
I've said that many times. I'm not even sure if Donnie Darko's a good movie, but I mean, I love it. There's something about the vibe and the tone of it, but I don't know. I've got my theories on it, I guess, but
What are your theories?
Well, I just like, why was Donnie picked to go through that experience, Why wasn't anyone else that was about to die in a catastrophic accident, Why didn't they go through that tangent universe thing? You know what I mean?
Maybe they did. You just didn't see it.
Could be right. I love the film. I love the food.
Or maybe it just sucks and makes no sense. I mean, my favorite parts are the parts with just normal things going on. The Patrick Swayze situation, and then Beth Grant, her just like she always plays a really good bitch.
She does. She's like a perfect, rude, mean, unlikable character.
Gives up her daughter's dance competition to go protect some pedophile. It's just good stuff.
See, I don't know, that a few things I like more than that movie theater sequence with Donnie and Frank, and tells him to go burn down Swayze's house. It's pretty fucking badass, honestly.
Why are you wearing that stupid boy butt suit?
When is this gonna end, Frank?
Really?
Really? Make any, saw you picked up some Criterions at the end of the sale there?
Of course. Did you? I saw, well, you picked up a big one.
I had a fucking meltdown.
Oh, God. What happened?
Well, it took me 3 days to find that essential Fellini set.
Really?
Well, no, it took me 2 days, but I looked
Constant?
online.
Like, were you looking constantly, or was it like a trip and you gave up?
Okay, well, I was like, okay, just get a promotion at work. I wanted to treat myself. I've never bought one of those Criterion box sets. I like Fellini. I thought, okay, let me get that one. It's not
Living
bad.
with mom.
Living with mom, I can be a blue. I can be a certain group of blue tubers, whatever, that don't pay rent.
So it rhymes with tube bluer.
Yes. Anyways, looked online, said it was in stock at my local store. Get to my local store, can't find it. Ask this nice woman to help me. She can't find it. Walks up front with me to where all the box sets are at. Can't find it. Says it's in stock, though. But, oh, no, we don't have any. There's none in the back. Like, all right. I go home and order it off Amazon or whatever. So I went home. It's still showing up in stock. So I just ordered it for in-store pickup. Fuck it.
Wow.
So the next morning, it said ready to be picked up. I went, picked it up. Big scratch on the front. At that point, I texted you and asked for your advice.
Yeah, I just told you I would, paying premium top dollar for that, I would want it scratchless.
Well, it's funny. So I walked in my car, took that picture, and sent it to you. And then I sat there for about 5 minutes thinking about it. And then I started driving. I'm like, fuck it, who cares? Then I turned around. I'm like, no, this is going to bother me. And the thing is, I didn't see any others in the store. They couldn't find the one the day before. I thought that's probably the only one they've got, right?
Yeah.
So then I walk back in 10 minutes after I walked out. Asked some lady, hey, I just bought this, can I get another copy? She goes, that's the only one we got of those. That's the only one we got.
Same lady?
No, some different lady. That's the only one we got. I go, all right. Then I went up and asked another lady. And she was nice. She found me a fresh mint copy.
What the fuck?
That's my Federico Fellini dilemma.
Wow, and you won't watch them for like 5 years.
Probably not, no. In my mind, I thought, I can sell the 2 standalone Fellinis I've got.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the set's only like, what, 125?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, it's nice.
Yeah.
It's a nice set.
What terrible customer service.
Yeah, it kind of like turned me off. And then I just was thinking, okay, this is another reason why, if I wasn't making fucking videos, I would just get on Amazon,
Mm-hmm.
Just like,
I would have just walked out if that lady told me they didn't have it. I wouldn't have thought to go up front.
That's what I was like about to. That. You know what? I'm like, fuck, let me ask someone who looks a little nicer. And sure enough, someone tracked them down. So part of me wanted to go up to that bitch and be like, you were lying or you didn't even check because here's a brand new one. But
she wanted it for herself.
Maybe. Anyways.
Yeah, I didn't have any bad experiences this time, which is good. I guess I went in with no expectations and no pre-order, so I just let it be this time.
Yeah. I was going to try and buy Mirror, but I couldn't find it. It was out of stock, so then I'm like, fuck it. I'm just going to pivot to a big set.
Yeah. Well, what is it, 8, 9 movies?
It's like 11.
Shit. I mean, think about it. 124 divided by 11 is like $11.
Oh, yeah.
Like $12 a movie.
Yeah, it's a nice set, too. It looks like a vinyl.
Oh. Well, there you go. The Federico Fellini vinyl.
That's it for my virgin talk.
I've still never seen a movie of his. I really need to. Not even 8.5.
I was like thinking about that Bergman set, and I'll probably get that at some point just because I feel like it's so comprehensive, and I feel like
it's nice.
I feel like as a cinephile, I should. I feel like as a cinephile, you should, you owe it to yourself to own that, I guess.
I mean, there's definitely lesser stuff in it, but there's also great stuff, and the set itself is just like you said, extremely comprehensive. The giant book in there is really nice, and colored photos and everything. It's just the whole thing is a nice set. Yeah,
my thinking was I've seen 2 Fellini films, enjoyed them both, so that was my first pick.
Yeah, really need to delve into his filmography.
Italy.
Italian. I don't think I've really seen many Italian movies.
Oh, Il Sorpasso, baby.
Ooh, I thought about picking that one up too.
That's a good movie.
What's the movie with Hayden Christensen and Emma Roberts? Little Italy?
My favorite Italian film.
I think mine's probably 30 minutes or less.
Oh, that's a great one too.
Pronto.
Love that shit.
Did you see the trailer for the new Chucky series?
I just watched that yesterday or the day before. The day before.
Yeah, what'd you think of it? Brad Dourif's back.
Yeah, well, Brad, he did the voices for all the other ones too, and I only like 3 of them, so. I don't know. I mean, it looks like more of that same cheap shit, kind of in line with the recent movies, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I already forgot what it's about.
Yeah, I was
Is it
looking
just
for
like a reboot?
I don't know. I was looking for Andy.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He is in it. Isn't he?
Yeah. I don't know.
So
I
is
mean,
Brad Dourif's daughter.
like Chucky was never scary, only when you're a kid.
Yeah, if you had dolls.
Well, I was a straight boy.
So you had baseball bats
That's
and gay
right.
porn.
I didn't collect fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Collect baseball cards.
No Pokemon cards for you?
Hell no.
No baseball cards for you?
A lot of baseball cards, because it's more manly to collect cards of men.
I love collecting baseball cards of men.
That's my favorite.
Of boy bodies.
So what do we got to talk about today?
Well, we got some trailers,
Let's get into the trailers.
and then we have a deep discussion about maybe America's greatest actor.
Yeah, Cal Penn.
He doesn't even look American. Well, we got a few trailers here. The first one here, got me excited, especially because I went and saw The Green Knight in theaters, and it was the first trailer that popped up.
Fucking A24 suckfest.
Jackass Forever.
Did that really play in front of the Green
Yeah,
Knight?
it was the first trailer.
That's awesome. I like this trailer.
Yeah, it looks like more of
The
Jackass.
same. Yeah, if you like Jackass, I don't know why you wouldn't like the trailer. I don't know. I just think it's kind of weird. Like, this definitely needs to be the last one.
I don't see how it couldn't be the
Yeah,
last
Johnny
one.
Knoxville just looks old, and he's just like an old man.
Well, that's what I mean. They even make the joke in there that he's
Yeah.
almost 50.
Yeah,
Get your
but
concussions young before you're 50.
it looks good. Looks like they're incorporating a lot of guest stars and shit to kind of
Yeah, which
lessen the blow.
that's a good point. Yeah, I think it's interesting they just like get him in on it.
I could do without Machine Gun Kelly, but whatever.
Yeah, well, whatever. Eric Andre's in there. Some other people. I thought it was enjoyable. I'll definitely check it out.
It was a good emotional trailer.
It was.
Love the beginning of it.
When was the last time you got to meet up with old friends?
Oh man,
4 months ago.
so sad.
Don't worry, I prefer it this way.
You miss me.
What? We have another trailer here. A new Ridley Scott film, The Last Duel. Ben Affleck and Matt Damon are back together doing weird French accents.
It's Goodwill Jousting, baby.
Oh my god, where did you hear that from?
I ripped it off the YouTube comments.
I was going to say you didn't hear that, or you didn't make that up.
No, but with my genius sense of humor, it's not out of the realm of possibility.
That's too clever. If it was a shit joke, I would think it came from you.
I don't know. I get a little weirded out, like with like big time, like Ben Affleck doing this type of role just doesn't seem right,
In what way?
I don't know. I just don't see him as like
A French person?
yeah, you know what I mean? Like I'd almost prefer if they used like lesser names, but that's a business and I get it.
Yeah, I agree. But how else are you going to get people to go see some movie about some jousting?
That's true, but fuck Ben Affleck. He's fucking my good friend's girl. My good friend's ex-girlfriend.
Huh?
J-Lo. It's my boy A-Rod's ex-girlfriend.
Your Ben Affleck is your good guy's best girlfriend? What?
Ben Affleck is banging J-Lo, who is my good friend A-Rod's ex-girlfriend.
Okay, well, A-Rod shouldn't have been fucking around with Matt Vasgersian.
Is that what was going on?
Oh, yeah. He's got his lips all lipsticked up when they're in the studio. And
Well, I don't watch that shit.
I don't either. I just have it on in the background. I can't listen to A-Rod talk for more than 3 seconds.
A-Rod's a mastermind.
In what way?
In every way. But anyways, this movie, I don't know. Well, I don't know how I feel about it.
It's just like, I don't know. It's like one of those standard biopic, like, things that Ridley Scott's making late in his life. I mean, The guy is what, like 80, and he's pumping out a couple movies. He's
Yeah.
got that House of Gucci coming out too.
He's been around.
It's crazy. Did you see this trailer called Lamb?
Oh, I watched all the trailer. I thought this was the one that was going to play in front of Green Knight.
Well, this one also did.
This movie is just totally catering to the people that like
A24.
The Witch and people that like Midsummer. They even put the fucking sheep. They give them a flower
I know.
crown like Midsummer.
Well, and the sheep that spell out A24 too.
Oh.
I don't know.
Fucking flower crown.
I fucking hate flower crowns.
So do I.
I hate cults. I hate sunny horror movies.
What is the plot of this going to be? Is the half human, half lamb? Is he going to be like the spawn of Satan or the
That's
devil incarnate or something?
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
That's what it seems like. It's an interesting premise, but you can really, I don't know, you can really tell who they're like trying to.
Well, and all the
reel in.
trailers are exactly the same with the string violins and the boop, boop,
Yeah.
boop, timing up the tension and everything. It's it's exactly what they do with like big budget movies. They do the same thing with these indie A24 movies.
It looks interesting. I'll give it that, but I don't know.
I like Noomi Rapace.
Yeah.
She's got a interesting look to her. Like, do you think she's hot?
Let me look her up to get a proper glance.
Yeah, she's got a very unique look, very Swedish look.
Oh yeah, she was.
Girl with the dragon tattoo.
Yeah, I mean, she wouldn't be my first pick, but
Yeah.
don't think I'd say no either.
She's great in the Sherlock Holmes films. I really don't.
Doolittle.
I really don't think you've even seen another Guy Ritchie film besides Aladdin.
Dude, what is with the Guy Ritchie fascination?
I like him. I like his movies. I like Aladdin too. I don't dislike it.
I walked out of The Gentleman 10 minutes in.
That is so stupid. You paid for a ticket. Why wouldn't you just finish it?
That was when I was a member of AMC's Movie Pass or Stubbs or whatever.
Oh, okay. So you could afford to be autistic.
Yeah, that was a piece of shit movie.
No, it wasn't. That one's pretty good.
Something
10
about
minutes?
that.
How do you
something
even...
about that shitty British like hyper flashy violence. Ugh.
It's fun.
It's fun if you take up the butt.
Where's Robert De Niro and Joe Pesci? Those are the only gangster films I can watch.
That's right, baby. That's right.
Fucking stupid loser.
Couldn't handle The Gentleman. Ugh. What else is that bum
That's
directed?
Snatch, Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels.
His fans need to get some snatch, okay? You included.
Boy, don't worry about me. I get all the sexual intercourse I need.
Oh.
Speaking of which, how's the Iowa Poon?
It's been okay, surprisingly.
Wow.
I've done all right.
I'm going to have to come to your house. I can't come to my mom's.
I've done all right. Hey, you know what? I'm working on it, okay?
Hey, in today's economy, I don't blame you. There's a lot of people doing it.
No, but it's really not even that. It's just, literally just got back, had to get settled in my job. I'm about done with it though.
Yeah. I can only take so much.
Yeah. It's not even that. It's just like it's fine, but it's just like,
You want your own place.
Right.
It's just that simple. It's that simple. It's that simple. It's just that simple.
It's been good though.
Good. I'm happy for you.
What's the next shitty trailer?
We need to do something.
The only thing we need to do is not talk about this movie.
The only reason I wanted to talk about this is because it's got Vanessa Shaw in it. Shaw in it.
Oh, your yabos.
She still looks good.
Yes, she does.
Oh, I wanted to dress up in French in Barry Lyndon attire.
That weird Barry Lyndon party.
Yeah, it's really bizarre. Like, is that supposed to be? Is that what it is? Is that what's going on?
It's that time period.
Very bizarre. It's like a deep cut homage.
Yeah, I'm sure director Kenny Ortega was really trying to do a reference to Barry Lyndon.
Well, he did a good job. Good job, bud.
Gotta enjoy that one before the feminist Hocus Pocus 2 comes out.
Ugh. That's not even the worst part about it. The worst part is that it even exists.
Well, I don't know about that, but it probably won't be good.
Max won't even be included because he's a man.
Oh, I'll watch it.
Max went to jail. He touched a woman.
Well, that'd be a cool plot.
They break him out. He becomes
Weirdos.
Weirdos. But yeah, other than that trailer seems pretty standard horror thing, you know.
I didn't know what was going on with it, but that means all these horror assholes will eat it up.
Yeah. Well, they're everywhere. Just put some lights in and some creepy music, and you know.
Don't forget about your DJ Phantom drone shot.
Always gotta have it. Well, that's it for trailers. We got some stuff. Got some stuff coming out. As far as theaters, not good stuff, but there's stuff. I mean, the whole reason we're doing a Sylvester Stallone retrospective is because he's in the new Suicide Squad film.
I heard that's good.
Are you serious?
That's getting critical acclaim.
Oh my god.
Yeah, look at that letterbox graph of that fucking movie.
Let me take a look.
I mean, not that means anything because there's a bunch of assholes on there, but...
Oh, yeah, people that love... Oh my god.
It's getting yeah.
I mean, it's even better than those Guardians of the Galaxy movies, and
what?
People love those.
Didn't they just make a Suicide Squad like 3 years ago?
It's like a soft reboot, I guess. Whatever that means. God. I mean, it's got some of the same characters, and then others...
There are interest in ever watching that.
Yeah, I don't either.
I could just look up the Margot Robbie parts.
I'd like to look up her parts.
I think you can see her kidneys.
Oh, yuck. I'm so sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
You turn everything like enjoyable and sexual into just pure disgust.
It's a shtick.
You can see your kidneys.
Your kidneys. Oh, man. Well, they're early reviews. I wouldn't trust them.
No, but I mean, for I don't follow that shit, but for that type of movie, it seems like it's pretty...
Well, it seems like James Gunn has kind of perfected that ensemble superhero movie crap, so...
James Gunn has perfected the brainless, moronic genre of superhero films.
Oh, yeah, John Cena, real funny guy, real great actor. All these wrestlers make real great actors.
God.
Stupid shit. The Rock sucks.
Yeah, he does.
And Jungle Cruise looks like crap.
Oh, what, you couldn't pay me enough. Unless I had a kid. Unless I have kids, I'm not watching that.
Even if I have kids, I'm not taking them to that. I'm going to take them to I'm going to make them watch, Ghibli or something.
You're watching fucking Big over and over again.
Probably that too. Sit down, son. We're watching Saving Private Ryan today.
That's right.
That's actually... Looks like that's about it. There's a bunch of things coming out, but it's... if you want to see Udo Kier as a tranny...
Who?
Udo Kier and Jennifer Coolidge. Look him up. You'll recognize him.
Oh, he's playing a woman?
A formerly flamboyant hairdresser takes a long walk across a small town to style a dead woman's hair. Look up the poster for Swan Song.
Whoa. I don't think he's trans.
I think he's just flamboyant. Well, that was before I read the synopsis.
It's funny, though. It doesn't sound that bad.
It actually doesn't.
Yeah. Sounds like it could be a good, I don't know, it could be kind of entertaining.
Not much coming out as far as Blu-rays, though, on August 10th. There's really not much at all. There's a couple Paramount Presents. There's Nashville coming out. It's a good one. You should check out at some point.
Okay.
Criterion coming out called Afterlife. After death, people have a week to choose only one memory to keep for eternity. Oh, that sounds pretty good.
I'd rather see After Hours on Criterion, but whatever.
One day, my friend. One day. And then you can just let it sit in the shrink wrap for 3 years.
That's what I do. Don't be mad. You got to pay rent.
Yeah. True. You got a new Friday the 13th 8 movie collection coming out.
Oh, my God. How many times?
It's only 8 of them, though. That's
Which one's missing?
probably
the
the
remake.
last 2.
Which
I
one?
think the last 2, right?
Oh, yeah. Probably something with the rights, I guess.
X and Hell? Is that it?
Who cares, anyways?
God, this is a crap week.
Those things are borderline unwatchable.
Yeah, but that's nice.
It is nice. I like most of them, but, man, those last couple. Oof.
Oof. Yeah, I mean there's not much going on. That's about it. So I guess we should just jump in.
Let's get into it so it's not a 2.5-hour episode.
Yeah, sounds good to me. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Well, in celebration of the critically acclaimed Suicide Squad,
We
figured
haven't
the best
done one of these in a long time.
we haven't. So we decided to do a retrospective for Sylvester Stallone. When you think of Stallone, like what do you think of?
Bullet to the head.
Yeah, that's an answer I would have expected from you.
I think of Rocky. Who doesn't?
Well, I just mean like in general. Like, do you think he's a good actor? Do you think he's like a good action star? Like,
Well, it's funny because I guess the first thing that I think of is him as like one of the action powerhouses, but really, I mean, his best work is in a non-action film. So, yeah, I think of him as one of the big names alongside Arnold.
one of the greats as far as box office presence, action star, all those good
porn star.
porn. Actually, yes. Are you being serious?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was one of his first starring roles. I have that down here.
The Italian Stallion, baby.
That's not what they called it that after Rocky, just to capitalize on his name.
Oh man.
So I also didn't know that his real name is Michael Sylvester Gardenzio Stallone.
That's interesting.
Yeah. I also didn't know that the reason that his face is the way it is because his mom had complications during labor, and I guess the obstetricians, they used some type of device to cut him, and they misused it and accidentally severed a nerve and caused paralysis in part of his face. As a result, the lower left side of his face is paralyzed, including parts of his lips, tongue, and chin, an accident which gave him his signature snarling look and slurred speech.
Wow.
So before you bully the guy, think of what this young man went through.
I don't think I would ever bully him anyways, but
Nobody would, but you've heard the impressions.
he's got 3 of the hottest fucking daughters ever.
Oh my fucking God, yeah, he does.
Man, oh man.
Oh, what's their names? I forget.
Sistine, Scarlett, and Sophia.
I think Sophia's the one that I think of when I think of. Not that I think about them often, but
They are 19, 24, and 23.
God damn. They kind of have his face a little bit, which isn't the best, but
That ain't stopping me.
me neither. I'd call Rocky Daddy. So yeah, his career didn't start out very well. It was actually pretty bad. But as we kind of mentioned, he had his first starring role in a softcore porn film called The Party at Kitty and Studs. And
That's right, I knew that.
He was paid $200 for 2 days' work. And he said he did it out of desperation because he was being evicted and finding himself homeless in a couple days. He said he slept in the Port Authority bus terminal. And he saw prior to seeing the casting notice for the film. So he's a true like rags to riches story.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah. And like we said, the film was released several years later as Italian Stallion to cash on his fame. And then he also starred in a erotic off-Broadway play called Score. And I guess they made that into a film. But then eventually he moved to New York and lived with his girlfriend, who was also a aspiring actress, and he took odd jobs as like a zoo cleaner and a movie theater usher.
You do what you got to do.
Right, exactly. And then in 1972, he was on the verge of giving up acting. And he tried and failed to get a job as an extra in The Godfather.
Damn.
Instead, he was relegated to a background role in another Hollywood hit, What's Up, Doc, starring Barbra Streisand. You can't even notice him. I've seen that movie, and I couldn't even...
Heard that's a good flick.
It's funny. Ryan O'Neal's in it as well.
Oh, wow. Just watched a movie with him.
Did you watch?
Moon, baby.
Oh my fucking god, that's right. Oh, so good.
Really good movie. I could do without the part with when Tatum O'Neal says she's got to go use the shit house, but other than that, something about that line was very off-putting. You know what's funny about that? I remember seeing that movie on TV when I was a kid and hearing her say that, and I thought it was weird then when I was a kid.
Yeah, it's kind of it's fucking funny though. How did you watch it?
It was on Prime, I think.
Oh yeah, that's right.
What's that one movie she's in where it's like her and this other girl and they're like trying to lose their virginity or something? I don't know what it's called.
Let me see.
Anyways, though,
she's good in The Bad News Bears.
She is. I like that movie a lot, man.
Little Darlings.
Oh yeah. I don't know how old she was in that movie, but
well, the synopsis is two 15-year-old girls.
That's why I stopped myself. Own.
She was a very attractive woman when she was of womanhood.
Paper Moon's a great film, though.
So good. I wish it was in that America Lost set. It'd be so nice.
Oh, man. Dude, I got to watch more Peter Bogdanovich.
You got to watch What's Up, Doc. He did that one, too.
Man. Oh, God.
It's a good movie. It actually had me laughing out loud watching it alone, so it's very good.
Oh, man. Oh, God.
But then eventually he actually found some critical acclaim in a movie called The Lords of Flatbush. Ever heard of it?
Never have.
Yeah, so that was kind of his first thing that people noticed him in, and then he kept finding work. And then 1964 is when everything changed. He wrote the script for Rocky, and it's kind of a famous story now that they wanted other people to star in it. He said he wasn't going to give it up unless he could act in it. And it's ballsy for a guy that's doesn't have much to go on.
That's a very ballsy move.
I guess he sold off his dog too to pay. Like he had to sell off his dog to pay for food or something. Like it was, I can't even imagine being in that sort of situation and then just being like, I'm gonna write a script to save my life.
Shit, I know. Can never do that nowadays.
No, definitely
too many a-holes think they're filmmakers.
Well, everybody with a freaking camera thinks they're a filmmaker.
Oh,
if I have to hear one more person say they're a filmmaker, I'm gonna scream.
Well, just make the fucking films instead of like updating your bio about it, you know? Like, shit.
I'm a filmmaker. Did you know?
Fuck. Me too.
Oh God, I forgot. Oh God, oh man. I forgot to tell you, we were talking about at lunch doing an anthology for Room 240, where each episode is like something going on in a different room in the hotel.
Wow.
So like at some point there's like a drug deal going on and you hear a gunshot or something for when you take me out.
So it's all connected.
Yeah, it's all connected. Sounded like a good idea, but it's just a lot of hotel rooms to rent out.
That had to have been Dave's idea.
I think it was Javi, actually.
Oh, okay. Dave usually comes up with ideas that like sound good, but you'd have to have about a 10 about a $50,000 budget to pull off.
$50,000 budget, and it's convoluted. But anyways, back to Stallone. But after Rocky, up until 1982, his films were not really big box office successes unless they were Rocky movies until he came out with First Blood.
Things finally got better for Sly Stallone in 2003 when he starred in Spy Kids 3D Game Over.
Oh, don't worry, we'll talk about that one.
Anyways, First Blood is an awesome movie.
It's
easily
really
the best
good.
of the. That was Rambo before it was, an action series, I guess.
Yeah, it was like a character study, if you want to call it that.
Yeah, because I remember watching that. I'd always heard of Rambo, and then you watch First Blood for the first time. It's not what you think it's going to be. He's the bad guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's awesome.
It's great.
I love that movie.
It's the only one I like, really.
I agree. I like the fourth one in some parts. Just I like when he's just blowing people up, blowing their heads off and stuff.
Yeah.
It just gets ridiculous just at a certain point. But yeah, 1976 is where everything took off for the young man. The young man. He actually got to direct 2 years later a movie called Paradise Alley, which I've never seen. Tells a story of three brothers in Hell's Kitchen, New York City in the 40s who become involved in professional wrestling.
Ooh.
Interesting.
What's it called?
Paradise Alley? Oh my God. Kevin Conway's in it.
Kevin Costner's in it.
Ugh. Wait. Isn't... Oh. Kevin I was thinking Kevin... Who's the guy from
Spit
Greece?
it out.
Who's the guy from Greece? Jeff Conway. Sorry, it's getting a little flustered.
I don't know what the fuck was going on. Shit.
Oh, fuck, that's funny. But then the next year, we had the first sequel and maybe the greatest franchise ever, Rocky 2.
What's interesting about Rocky is that a lot of movies that have multiple installments, I don't know, I think a lot of people will tell you, oh, I like the first one, but the next 5 are horrible, The first Rocky is the best movie, but I've always thought, I know a lot of other people have thought as well, that they're all enjoyable.
I like all of them.
Yeah.
Different extents. Like, I think 5 might be my least favorite, but I
Right.
still enjoy it.
Yeah, I mean, they're all not the same film quality as Rocky, but...
They get a little goofy as time goes on, especially when
Yeah.
you get around to 4 and 5, kind of 3 too. But there's always something going on.
I'm surprised there's no 4K set of that yet.
Oh, bud, just wait. I'll be first in line to get that in the mail from Amazon. But like, there's always something going on in the stories, and they perfectly matched up to the end of Rocky.
Yeah.
It's like straight after, where it's we know there's good movies where the sequel does that. Halloween 2 starts off right after other ones that I can't think of. But this is the
Harold
movie.
and Kumar 1 and 2.
Do they go after each other?
Yeah, Harold and Kumar 2 starts the same night they get home.
Oh God!
The same morning.
I'm gonna have to watch that again. Anyway, Rocky 2 this squashes your argument about how Rocky's a loser's film.
Well, it is.
Because in the second one, he wins.
Well, I only talk about the first movie when I said that.
Yeah, but do you think Rocky 2 is good?
Yeah. The first Rocky I've seen 10 times. The sequels I've seen like twice.
Yeah.
So I could tell you a lot about the first one. I remember thinking the second one is one of the better ones, though.
It just seems like a series that you wouldn't ever see a sequel to, and then there's like 8.
Yeah, like if one thing you would have thought maybe you'd see a Rocky 2, but not like a Fast and the Furious type of installment,
Yeah. Very true. A couple years later, though, I don't know what happened, but he took a couple years off or something. Came out with a couple movies, one called Nighthawks, which I've never heard of, but the other one that he came out with, Escape to Victory, or Victory is what it's called.
Okay.
I enjoy this movie. My old soccer coach showed us this in school. It's just like it's a ridiculous premise. It's a ridiculous movie. It's about Allied prisoners of war interned in a German prison camp during World War II.
No wonder you've seen it.
Who play an exhibition match of football against a German team.
God.
So basically, the German team, for whatever reason, wants to play the prisoners, and like the German national team wants to play prisoners in a game of soccer, and Stallone is playing the goalkeeper. It's just like totally ridiculous.
It's like The Longest Yard or something.
It kind of is. Pele's in it.
Oh God.
I mean, there's some other actual soccer players. Bobby Moore, who's captain of England. And then Michael Caine's in it. Max von Sydow's in it.
Abby Wambach and the other dudes.
Hope Solo and her right hook.
Megan Rapinoe and the other guys.
It was directed by John Huston, though, so I don't know. It's just kind of a ridiculous premise, but it's a good time. It has really well shot soccer. It's like some of the best shot sports, like in a movie. It's really good.
Megan likes peen. No.
God, what a stretch. Megan likes peen. No.
Genius comedy.
God damn. It's great observational humor. But then 1982, he's about to go on a ridiculous, it's just like a ridiculous streak of movies. You've got Rocky 3 and First Blood in the same year. Just crazy. 1983, he has a cameo in Staying Alive. And he ended up, he actually directed that movie too.
It's impressive.
Which is a sequel to Saturday Night Fever, which I personally don't think is a fantastic movie.
Oh my God, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Shit.
Have you seen either one?
Saturday Night Fever a long time ago.
Yeah, it's just
I didn't know there was a sequel to it.
Yeah, directed by Sylvester Stallone.
Wow.
And oh, God. Okay, 1984, he came out with a movie called Rhinestone, a musical comedy film directed by Bob Clark, starring Stallone, Dolly Parton.
Dude. Dolly Parton.
What?
You see her the other day? She was like recreating her Playboy.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. You know, for 80-year-old lady, I wouldn't say no.
Dolly Fartin.
Ew.
Oh my God, I actually typed in Dolly Fartin.
Oh, man.
What do I search? Dolly Parton Playboy?
I mean, she's not nude, but she's had a lot of work done. You know, she's an old lady, but, whatever.
Oh, God. Jesus Christ. Those yabos.
She can knock you out with those things.
I'll say. Yeah, so Rhinestone's on my list of what to watch next, for sure. But then, 1985, it just seems like it's Rocky Rambo all the time. 85, it's part 2 for Rambo, part 4 for Rocky. Rocky 4 may be the most ridiculous out of the whole series.
Yeah, definitely.
It's definitely like American propaganda during the Cold War. It's just, I mean, the musical montages are just at an all-time high. That's where Eye of the Tiger came from, right?
Is that that beach scene?
Yeah, with
really
him and
weird. Apollo. Really weird.
But yeah, big moment in this movie. Apollo Creed, he dies, and I guess at some point around this time is when he had an affair. An affair for Adonis. AOD.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I forget the stupid movie has to connect somehow.
You forgot the lore.
The lore. The boar.
The boar. This has to be around the same time, too, when he married Bridget Nielsen, because she plays Drago's wife in that.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh, man. She's looking pretty. She's pretty good looking.
She went from him to Flavor Flav.
Oh my God! Yeah, they got married in 1985. So
I didn't know he was married to her. Is she? Who's his kid's mom?
So he's been married 3 times. His first wife was the one he lived with, Sasha Sack, and she's the one that he had Sage with, the one that died.
Oh, that's right. He was in Rocky 4.
Rocky 5.
Oh, Rocky 5.
Yeah, and he also has an autistic kid that he had with her. And then he got married to Bridget Nielsen, and they only lasted 2 years. But then in 1997, he married somebody named Jennifer Flavin, and that's who he had the daughters with.
No way she's not hot.
Let's take a gander. It's probably... Well, she's a former model, so...
Yeah, I mean, for sure.
That doesn't sound...
Well, I mean, now she looks like a lady who's probably had some work done, but... Yeah, she's pretty hot. Are they still married?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. As far as I know.
No, she's hot.
Yeah. Looks like it. So, it says that Stallone was engaged to a model named Janice Dickinson for less than a year in the early 1990s. And
yeah, I know her.
Stallone... Oh, wait, is that the one from Dressed to Kill?
No,
I don't...
No, she was...
No, that's Angie Dickinson, I think.
Yeah.
Anyways, it said that he was engaged to her, but then he ended the relationship via FedEx.
Damn, that's a pimp move.
Wait. Stallone was... He had ended his relationship with Jennifer Flavin, who he had been with since 1988 via FedEx after Dickinson gave birth to her daughter. It was reported that Stallone was the father, and Savannah given his surname, and it was discovered he wasn't the father. So he's been around the block.
Man, man.
He's been around. They've been around his cock.
I'd say.
One thing I did want to bring up though about Rocky was 1977. Stallone became the 3rd man in history to receive the 2 nominations for Best Actor and Best Screenplay. Can you name the other 2? Probably not, but just take a wild guess.
Nominations for Best Actor and Best Screenplay?
Yeah, in the same year.
Oh my God, Best Actor, dude! I
two massive names.
I have no clue.
Charlie Chaplin and Orson Welles.
Dude, I was gonna say Chaplin, but fuck. I thought
Stallone is on. Stallone is in the same company as Charlie Chaplin and Orson Welles.
That's sick.
That's awesome. And then asked in February 2008 which of the icons he would rather be remembered for, Rocky or Rambo, he said, it's a tough one, but Rocky is my first baby, so Rocky.
Of course, Rocky.
Let's see here. Got to get out of these Dolly Parton pictures. 1986, we have Cobra, which is... Have you seen this one?
I have. It's been a long time.
This one also has Bridget Nielsen in it. It's another kind of ridiculous one. What does it say here? So, Stallone's screenplay was originally conceived from ideas he had during pre-production of Beverly Hills Cop, whose screenplay he heavily revised. That's crazy. He wanted to make it less comedic and more action-oriented, and then I guess that's when Eddie Murphy jumped in. And then I guess that's when he did Cobra. So, 1987, I do enjoy this ridiculous movie, Over the Top.
I like Over the Top.
It's over the top.
Yeah, it's my favorite arm wrestling film.
Oh, what are the others?
My favorite arm wrestling truck driver film.
There's so many to choose from.
It's a fun movie. I mean, it's absurd, you know.
It's ridiculous. Good father-son movie.
Yeah, should have talked about that one last episode. Best movie dads.
Oh, God. Next year, 1988, probably the worst Rambo 3.
Yeah, this is kind of where I started to tune out of Rambo. It's like, I'm not an action guy, you know?
Yeah, this one is, once again, over the top.
Yeah.
He's like fighting off this Afghan army or something. It's
I mean, when you start putting like guys in the woods and there's just a bunch of guns and explosions and there's no real plot, I'm just like so not interested, you know.
Well,
I don't appreciate the toxic masculinity.
I don't appreciate them thinking I'm stupid. This is what I want. I want a quiet film of a man running away from Brian Dennehy in the woods.
People that like those movies are the same guys that went to Woodstock 99.
Perhaps they did. No, they're probably at the Woodstock 64, whatever it was.
Yeah.
1989, movie called Lock Up. Never heard of this one, but Donald Sutherland and Tom Sizemore, count me in.
What a cast.
Same year, Tango and Cash. Kurt Russell. It's like one of those big ones, I guess. I haven't seen
Nothing like doing a retrospective and you haven't seen any of the movies.
Well, 1990, we have Rocky 4 or 5. Rocky 5.
The Rocky film that's got no boxing match.
Yeah, it's just like a street fight.
With, what's the guy's name?
Tommy Morrison.
Yeah, I like that movie. I mean, it's ridiculous, but...
I mean, I think the relationship between him and his son is... It's good. I
remember that Rocky over a lot of the other ones.
Probably the one you've seen more.
Well, I mean, I couldn't tell you what happens in, like Rocky 3 off the top of my head, but I could tell you what happens in Rocky 5.
Mickey dies.
I remember that.
He fights Mr. T. Thunderlips, yeah.
Clever Lang, baby.
Clever Lang.
Yeah, I like Rocky 5. He gets a bad rap. Whoever that guy, that black dude in the like pimp coat, you know, that's like the promoter or whatever.
Oh my God, yeah.
Great villain.
He's like what's the actual promoter? That's Don King.
Oh yeah.
He's like a Don King ripoff.
Yeah, that's what they're going for, I think.
Tommy Morrison, what a troubled man.
Rest in peace. You got the old dirty blood.
The dirty what?
The dirty blood?
Dirty blood.
Got the old dirty blood.
But Rocky 5, that's the last one with Talia.
That's right.
Talia Adrian sadly passes away in between Rocky 5 and Balboa. Sadly. This is when he starts to go through a pretty bad, a really bad spout of movies. The next one in
Start naming them.
Okay.
No, I want to see what you're going to call bad.
Oh.
No, I didn't mean hurry up. I mean, what are you going to call bad, buddy?
Oscar from 1991.
That one's probably bad.
The poster's a ripoff of Safety Last.
Oh
but
my God, it is.
But it's a comedy. He's like his rare movie where he's doing a comedy.
Angelo Snaps Provolone made his dying father a promise on his deathbed. Wow.
Is that his fucking name?
Yeah, Marissa Tomei though, and
Tim Curry.
Fuck.
Eddie Bracken.
This is going to my watch
Art
list.
LaFleur.
Oh my God, this is going to my watch list, dude.
It's your all-star cast.
Damn. This is like this is like the real version of the Expendables.
Of like weird that guys.
Art LaFleur and Eddie Bracken. What a fucking lineup.
John Landis directed too. This must have been fresh off of his murder.
Oh man.
And then 1992, I've always seen this poster.
Oh, fuck, Chaz Palminteri's in that movie too?
Wow. I know what you're watching.
That's who you hire when you can't get Robert De Niro and Joe
or
Pesci.
Andy Garcia.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen the poster for this one, Stop or My Mom Will Shoot.
Oh, I've seen that.
Oh, God.
I couldn't tell you. I don't remember, but I know I've seen it.
His seemingly frail mother, Tootie.
Oh, yeah. That's Estelle Getty, the chick from the Golden Girls.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And Jo Beth Williams.
Oh, my God.
And Bing Rapes.
Oh, my God.
Oh.
Joe Beth. She probably was still looking mighty fine in this film. I think if I had to pick like favorite 80s women, she's definitely up there.
That's a low key sleeper pick. You know, not many people would pick her.
She's
She wasn't too hot in Jungle's a Jungle though.
Well, good thing I'll never watch it.
It's a good movie.
Oh my god, we got a couple. Well, maybe you like these, I don't know, but 1993 we have Cliffhanger, which
No, I don't like that movie, and I hate the cover.
I don't like that movie at all. And that's the movie that Ace Ventura ripped off too, right?
Is it? Oh yeah, maybe, I guess.
The very beginning when he drops the raccoon.
Something about that cover is just yikes.
It's not a good movie. It's got a good cast. I mean, John Lithgow, Michael Rooker, but it was not what I was expecting. I wasn't expecting like this big action thing with a bunch of explosions and stuff. I don't know. I don't know what I was expecting. And then Demolition Man.
Dude, you ever seen that?
I haven't, so I can't say whether it's.
Don't dog on it.
Stallone is John Spartan. Who came up with these names
that
in the
movie
90s?
Is 90s as fuck, man. Well, Wesley Snipes.
Sandra Bullock.
Oh, she's nice and young.
My favorite.
That's how I like them. It's just a good, like, stupid, futuristic. Like Wesley Snipes is literally, he was like frozen, and they unfreeze him, and then he starts causing problems again.
Simon Phoenix.
It's a good movie, man.
Phoenix is stalled for a parole hearing in 2032, but escapes. Society has changed, and all crime has seemingly been eliminated.
Yeah, it's funny because they're like stuck in the past, but they're in the future. It's awesome.
Wow, it's deep.
It's great. It's actually a fun movie.
Okay, I have to check that one out.
Yeah, it's not bad. Like, I think you would find some sort of enjoyment out of it, and Andre Gregory's in it.
Really?
Really?
I didn't know he's ever been in a movie that's not like, ooh, Bob Gunton. Wow.
Oh.
I would like to see our Andre Gregory do something where it's.
So there I was on Halloween.
I saw this man, this black chocolate man, cryogenically frozen, and they unfroze him for a parole hearing. And I just thought to myself, deep down, what are the logistics of this situation? Why are we unfreezing this man who caused such heinous acts?
Man, you're just making me want to watch My Dinner with Andre, to be honest with you.
It's
been a while.
I think about that movie every once in a while.
Oh, do you have that one?
I do, yeah.
I enjoyed it more the second time I watched it.
I think it's one that you probably would enjoy more the more you watch it.
It was weird. Like, the first time I watched that movie, I felt like it was, like, I liked it, but it was, like, kind of a slog to get through. I kept looking at the time, I guess.
Yeah.
The second time, it was weird. Like, the next thing I know, the fucking movie was over. You know,
I know. It's
strange.
just like, it's just one of those where they just talk and you're just, you're into it.
What a masterpiece.
So good. So good. 1994, The Specialist, with Sylvester Stallone, Sharon Stone, James Woods, Eric Roberts, Rod Steiger.
Jacqueline Steiger.
Oh, God. How the fuck do you remember that? Man. Emilio Estefan Jr.
Man, oh, man.
Sharon Stone. My God.
My God.
1995. Oh, God. Judge Dredd.
Might be one of the few scenarios where, like, the remake or the reimagining is better. Because the Carl Urban Olivia Thirlby version is pretty damn good.
It is. Oh my God, what a cast! Armand Asante, Diane Lane, Rob Schneider, Max von Sydow. Very eclectic.
Sounds way better than that movie where he's playing Death or whatever. Shitty Bergman film.
The Seventh Seal.
Played chess.
He's not playing Death. He's playing against Death.
I played chess with the Grim Reaper.
Ooh, and Bremner. Oh man. Well, he's only a junior angel. So James Earl Jones provides the narration to the film's opening text crawl.
Of what, Dread?
Yeah.
Oh God, I need to watch that again. Man,
I'm just finding so many things I need to add to my list.
I know all these shitty movies. It's got like all-star lineups.
Seriously. Let's see. 1997. We have Copland, which is what I watched last night.
Yeah, that's fresh in your head.
It's preparation. All-star cast once again. Dude, Janine Garofalo in this movie is like prime rib.
Ew, stop saying that.
It's weird though. He plays like he's really tentative, real quiet. Like he's a pushover in this movie, which I've never seen him do.
Yeah, he's a beta.
It's like if you were a cop.
Oh, yeah. I know you're not talking.
Oh no, I'm not. I would be the same way. But it's got Peter Berg, Edie Falco, Robert Patrick, Michael Rappaport, Kathy Moriarty.
Did you say
Harvey
Michael
Keitel?
Rappaport?
What?
Did you say Michael Rappaport?
Yeah.
That's all I need to know.
Fan?
Fuck yeah, I love that guy.
In what?
Beautiful Girls.
Okay.
He directed he directed a documentary about a tribe called Quest that's pretty good.
Oh yeah, cool.
He's in a lot of movies.
Yeah, cool. But Harvey
True
Keitel,
Romance.
yeah, I haven't seen that one in a long time. I really need to. Yeah, it's interesting. It's like a pushover that finally has had enough, and then that whole last sequence is pretty awesome though.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I watched that, but Leota, Stallone,
De Niro, Keitel.
De Niro's in that?
Yeah.
God.
It's a crazy cast and
It's a
directed by
heavy hitter.
James Mangold. Mangold.
Jesus.
It's one of his first movies. Yeah, pretty solid little dad film. Sure, dads watch that all over the country. But 1998, we have DreamWorks, I believe. DreamWorks' answer to Bug's Life, Ants.
With Woody Allen.
Woody Allen. Oh my God, Anne Bancroft.
Oh, dude, is that the mom from Donnie Darko? Or the
No.
therapist?
No, that's Catherine Ross. That's her daughter in The Graduate.
Oh,
Anne Bancroft is Mrs. Robinson. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Ooh. Oh my God, Danny Glover, Gene Hackman, Jennifer Lopez.
Oh my God.
Sharon Stone, Christopher Walken. Wow. What a cast.
What a lineup.
I think I've seen this once as a
It's
child.
better than A Bug's Life.
I don't remember Bug's Life either.
I never liked that piece of shit, but I liked Ants. A lot of Pixar movies I don't like. They're fucking overrated.
There's
in my opinion.
There's definitely ones around the time of Bug's Life that I just don't care for.
Like A Bug's Life sucks. Monsters Inc. sucks. Finding Nemo sucks.
I like those ones. I like Monsters Inc.
Why don't you go watch the new series then, Monsters at Work or whatever it's called?
No, that's okay. Don't need
Soul
to do that.
sucked.
No, it didn't.
Horrible, dumb movie.
I think I know why you didn't like it.
The Incredibles sucks.
I agree with that.
I think more of their movies suck than are good. But what do I know? I'm just a contrarian.
Toy Story's great. Toy Story 2 is great. Toy Story 3 is great. Toy Story 4 is pretty good. Inside Out's good. What are the others?
Wall-E was all right.
Yeah, that's Up. I don't really care for. The only thing good is the opening sequence, where she dies.
Fuck
Other than
Pixar.
Fuck Pixar.
Fucking overrated.
God, you're so cool for not liking kids movies.
That's right. I like plenty of kids movies.
The Goonies.
Problem Child.
Oh God. Ants.
Ants.
Oh fuck. Yeah, there's a lot of shit in here coming up. Skipping to 2003 when he finally had his comeback with Spy Kids 3D Game Over.
Oh my God! What's his character's? What's his name in there?
He's a toy maker.
Oh, the toy maker. And Demetra.
I remember as a kid thinking this was the coolest thing ever. It was so weird seeing Sylvester Stallone in this role.
I mean, Demetra, I have hairy tits now.
I mean, holy shit! Like, what? This cast is ridiculous. Mike Judge, Selma Hayek, Cheech Marin, Danny Trejo, Alan Cumming, Tony Shalhoub, Steve Buscemi.
Wait, Floop's in that?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
He's only at like the end though. Like at the end, everybody comes together. It's like a
fucking shitty movie.
It's not good.
Oh my god.
I bought that 3-pack set with the intention of watching them, and I watched the first one, and I haven't gone to the other
there's certain things that just don't hold up.
I remember though, if I had to list like the top 5 sexual awakenings of my childhood.
Carla Gugino?
No, I was gonna say Alexa Vega.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Carmen Cortez.
Oh yeah, I agree with that. She's a baddie.
Especially in the second one, that's when I was like, oh my god, I like Hispanic chicks.
Oh my god, Junie looks so good in that vest.
Junie.
Oh my sister.
But
the toy maker. Stupid.
He's like built up throughout the whole movie that he's this real scary guy, and they don't show his face the whole time, and then they finally reveal him, and it's Sylvester Stallone doing like this really over the top.
It's like the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, pretty much. And then it ends up being that he's not a bad guy. It's just like he's the one.
The first plot of the first one where Floop's not really a bad guy.
Yeah, like he's the one that put their grandpa in the wheelchair, and then they're just like, it's okay.
You can dream my dream.
You can suck on my pee-pee.
You can suck my dick.
I was going to say, you can suck my cream.
Floop is a rapist. Help us. Save us.
Floop is a gay man. Help us. Save us.
He really is. Alan Cumming.
I know.
How could you not be with that last name?
He's great in Goldmember or GoldenEye. What's his name? What's his name?
Oh, in GoldenEye?
Yeah. GoldenEye.
Oh, I can't remember.
I can think of him saying I'm invincible. Boris.
Is that him?
Boris.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
yeah.
that is him, the nerd.
The hacker. Boris. Man,
Boris Grishenko.
Yeah. God, I need to watch those movies again, too.
No, you don't. Not all of them.
I like GoldenEye.
Well, me too, but just watch the Pierce Brosnan ones.
That's what I mean.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Daniel Craig ones are good, too. Have you seen those at all?
Nope.
Okay. So Jesus Christ. You okay, bud?
Oh.
So it seems like he took a bit of a break because between 2003 and 2006 he didn't do anything. But 2006 he came back with Rocky Balboa, which is fucking good.
I like that movie a lot.
I think it does. It's
if the series ended there forever, it would have been fine.
It would have been fine. It's just it really plays on the fact that time has passed. Adrian's gone. Paulie's getting old. Rocky's getting old. Even little Marie, who comes and helps him with his restaurant, she's an older woman now. It's just, I mean, it's not the same actress, but the character.
Yup.
And then he's got a troubled relationship with his son again. It's
what
just
a troubled young man.
It's a ridiculous premise. Like, why would a in his prime boxer want to fight an old man?
It was cool though. The way they did it didn't seem like stupid,
No, it doesn't seem stupid. It's just like I think it's like you said, if it ended there it'd be good because it's like one of those movies that shows how time has passed and how the characters have dealt with it, like getting older and everything. I don't know. It's just, I think you know what I mean. I just can't put it into words.
I know what you mean. It's like, I don't know, because when I watched that series for the first time and I got to that movie, I'm like, oh, this is going to be corny. Like, I know what they're going to try to do, but it doesn't come across that way. It's, like, really well done.
Like, you could sense that this was going to be it. And
Yeah.
this was just like a callback to all the other ones, but it had a purpose and it had a meaning to it.
Yeah.
It's just really good.
Good closure. Like I said, if it ended there and there was never anything else, it would have been fine.
Yeah, good closure. 2008, though, he skipped 2 more years, and then he came out with a new Rambo, which, like I said, the movie sucks as a whole, but the action scenes are really good. He actually directed this one, too.
I never even watched that.
It's bad in a lot of ways. The acting is so goddamn awful, but it's just over-the-top violent, and there's this whole extended action scene at the end where he's just like blowing people up with like a 50 cal machine gun.
I mean, if there was any type of movie to look past the quality of acting, it's something like that, you know?
Yeah, it's good for that. But then 2 years later is when he came back and I guess created the Expendables.
I never got into this series. Seen the first one.
Good idea on paper.
Yeah.
Getting all these big action stars together.
Someone who's not an action fan, you know, it's not made for me.
Yeah, they're not great, but I don't know. It's just
brothers in that movie, man.
Oh yeah, well, as they keep going on, more and more people are in them. Like this one was Dolph Lundgren, Jet Li, Eric Roberts. I don't know what.
There's an action superstar, baby.
I don't know how he gets involved in that, but as it goes on, I mean, then you start getting Jason Statham, Chuck Norris, Jean-Claude Van Damme, Bruce Willis, Schwarzenegger. Like the names just keep getting bigger and bigger. And then in the third one, you get Antonio Banderas, Wesley Snipes,
Stone Cold,
Mel Gibson, Harrison Ford.
Shit.
Like I like the premise of it, but yeah, like you said, as a person that's not a major action fan,
it just doesn't do anything for me. But I get it. I get the appeal.
Yeah. Film that you really like, I think, Zookeeper.
Thought you were going to say Escape Plan.
We'll get there.
The Kevin James Zookeeper?
Yeah.
No, more of a Here Comes the Boom guy.
Well, that's what you say when you have to take a shit.
Oh, God.
Sylvester Stallone plays Joe the Lion.
Ew, I've never even watched that.
I figured it'd be well, when Joe Rogan is one of the top billed actors. That's.
I mean, that wouldn't even be my problem with the film.
Rosario Dawson, Leslie Bibb.
Ugh.
If you tell me Kevin James is in it, I'm out.
Really? Like, he's been in The King of Queens, and that's, like, for some reason, that's way better than anything else he's ever done. I don't like, he's fucking
Maybe he's
great.
just made for that.
Like, he's great in that show, but the movies he's in, they don't really do a lot for me.
So it's all just a shtick.
Yeah, I mean, the Doug Heffernan character is great, but...
Which one is that? King of Queens?
Yeah, King of Queens.
What about Joe Blart or what's his name?
Oh, I don't like that
Paul
shit.
Blart?
I don't like that.
Paul Blart?
Mall Cop.
Mall Shart?
I think he was in like some dramatic or like some action movie like last year.
Where he's like a neo-Nazi or something?
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. I'd watch that, but...
Yeah. I like seeing actors like that try something serious.
I was going to say, I feel like he could maybe be a guy that could pull off something badass like that, but I don't know.
I think so. I think a lot of them have it in them. A lot of the times they're comedians just because they have a lot of repressed feelings and sadness.
And I think some of them, like, when they get that opportunity, it's like, all right, I got to fucking go all out or I'm just going to be stuck doing these same shitty movies forever, you know?
It's a good point, yeah.
Like, they want to prove themselves, you know?
Definitely. 2012, though, Expendables 2, like we talked about, but also Bullet to the Head. Is this actually good, or are you...
I mean, I've got the Blu-ray. I bought it, saw it once, I think. Which is funny because I was just on here telling you, I'm not really a big action film, but it was more like some sort of, I don't know. I liked
Throwback?
it. Yeah, it kind of reminded me of something from the 80s, I guess. I couldn't tell you much about it, though, because it's just one of those movies that's kind of forgettable, I guess.
He plays a hitman.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I,
there's-
just remember enjoying it. I thought it was solid. I think, Christian Slater.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Jason Momoa, if you're into that.
Adewale Akunye Akbahi. I think that's how you say his name.
It was an enjoyable film.
Okay. I do want to check that out. I see it pop up all the time.
Yeah, it was okay. It's nothing that's going to change. You'll forget about it,
Okay. Well, whatever. As long as it entertains me at the time. 2013. Here we go. Escape Plan.
This is a great film. And I think it's a great film. I do.
Ooh, Amy Ryan.
I think it's a total throwback. To see that in 2013 was weird. It seemed like that movie was primed to come out in like 85 or something.
Yeah.
And I just thought it was a badass premise.
Gotta watch it again.
Yeah. Stallone is like, I can't really remember, but that's like he's like a prison security tester, and his job is to break out.
He tests to see if he can break out of prisons.
Now, you got to admit, that's a pretty clever concept. I mean, it's nothing that's been
Yeah,
done
I
before.
mean, no, it is. It is. And then, he tries to... it follows Stallone's character, a lawyer turned prison security tester who is incarcerated in the world's most secret and secure prison and recruits fellow inmate, portrayed by Schwarzenegger, to stage a breakout.
Yeah, it was cool. There's one scene in particular at the end where Arnold swings open the helicopter door and he's shooting his big fucking machine gun. That's some badass shit, man.
That was pretty cool.
Yes, it's pretty cool.
I like the machine gun part. It's like the part in Terminator 2 when he brings out the machine gun and shoots the cops.
I just thought it was a nice throwback.
Yeah, it's... Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong about the movie.
Well, not maybe. You definitely are.
I might be wrong about the movie. One movie I'm not wrong about, though, is Grudge Match.
Oh, I've never
See,
seen
this is another movie that is great on paper. Sylvester Stallone and
you just want to see Stallone in one boxing movie as one
right, but then
character.
also Robert De Niro from Raging Bull. Like, it's just...
Oh, that's true. I guess I wasn't thinking of that.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's an interesting concept to think they're coming together as they've both been in boxing movies before, like big-time boxing movies.
Should have known, though. Both of those guys have been in their fair share of clunkers.
It's not good. Kevin Hart's in it, and that's all you need to know.
That's all you need to know.
He's in it too much. Let's just say that. I did not like that movie all that much. 2014, The Expendables 3. This is when things got even bigger. I guess they're trying to make another one, which isn't surprising.
No, people like those. Those are like the quintessential people on a Friday night. You got a bunch of people that aren't really big movie people, but you just want to watch a movie.
Yeah.
So you go rent The Expendables off Amazon and get a fucking pizza or something,
Well, if Mel
Your type of
Gibson's-
people is what I'm saying.
Mel Gibson... What do you mean? I don't even hang out with people.
Your type of people that sit around eating and watching horrible movies.
Oh, yeah, my type of people. Don't you shove the Goonies disc in your asshole again.
Can't, it's already up there.
Stuck up there tight. Or Clerks 2, you freaking loser.
Masterpiece. Who out there agrees with me?
Clerks 2 gets a 4.5, and Minari gets a 3.5. You're fucking dumb.
Minari was fine. It's just like, just because they're Asian people and just because there's piano music doesn't mean it's some great film. That's all I'm going to say about that.
It's a human piece. It's a human
it was
film.
fine. It was kind of boring.
Well, I'm sorry you can't read.
It was fine. I liked the film. I liked it. 3.5's good.
Shut up.
Fuck that
So that means that what?
douchebag kid David.
Clerks
and his
2 is
dumb
amazing?
boots. Yeah, it's more enjoyable. Better message.
What is the message? Fuck donkeys?
Message is, I don't know.
Bully
there's many
the
messages.
lesser kids?
No. Minari was good.
Cheat on your girlfriend?
You wrote up this review about the score, though, and I couldn't remember one fucking song from the score.
That's fine. I mean, you have early onset.
You're just, all it takes is
Dementia.
some guy hitting 2 keys on a piano, and you think it's some fucking great thing.
Oh yeah, coming
John
from the guy that coming from the guy that likes Halloween and Jaws.
Oh, I knew that
Da
was
da
coming.
da da. Fuck you.
All I'm saying, just because it's Asian doesn't mean it's great.
Nobody ever said that except for you. You brought it up. 2015. This is when I'm jacking off my little piece of rice right now. Creed comes out.
Is that an Asian thing?
No, I was just a joke where we jack off our little wieners.
Creed, pretty good.
He wrote all the scenes and dialogue with Rocky Balboa in the film.
Creed was way better than it had any business being.
That's very true.
I'll just put it like that. Because that could have easily been awful.
Oh, I remember watching the trailer and just thinking, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
And it was good. It was really well made. I really enjoy it.
It's a good one.
It's a good inclusion in the saga. Let's just say that.
Did we need it? No. But it was pretty good.
I'd be surprised if you haven't seen this next film from 2016, Ratchet and Clank.
Haven't seen it. Didn't even know they made a movie.
Sylvester Stallone plays Lieutenant Victor Von Ion.
Wow.
I thought you were a big Ratchet and Clank fan.
No, I like the games, but I'm not going to sit and watch a fucking 90-minute movie.
Oh, are you sure you don't want to watch Bella Thorne?
Just her voice, right?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but,
She's fucking hot. Dirty, but hot.
Dirty as all get out.
That's okay. That's one chick with hairy pits I wouldn't mind.
God damn it. 2017. Speaking of James Gunn, he was in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Oh.
Ugh.
Who cares?
It's like a really small role, too. I remember when the news came out, it's like, oh my god, it's not just Stallone got a big Guardians of the Galaxy 2? And then he's in it for 2 seconds.
That's bullshit.
Fuck off. But now, 2018, that's when the good stuff starts coming out. Escape Plan 2, Hades.
I think I watched that.
You don't know?
No, I don't know if I watched that or not. Maybe I didn't.
It's direct to DVD, so that should tell you.
Hold on, let me look real quick, see if I watched it.
Maybe you didn't watch the third one?
No, I didn't. I didn't watch the second one.
I think you talked about watching it.
Yeah. Ooh, Escape Plan, The Extractors. Yikes. I can't believe it, man. Ooh, Dave Bautista, Sly Stallone. And look at that cover.
That's horrible.
Devon Sawa.
Gee, now it has your attention.
Ooh, fuck. Yikes.
Vincent D'Onofrio. But the better film to come out that year, Creed 2.
Yeah, I like both Creed films. They're my least favorite of all of them, though.
That's fair.
I think I'd watch Rocky 5 like 5 times before watching those two again, I think.
Really? Okay.
Well, probably not 5 times, but if you put them both out in front of me, I'm picking Rocky 5.
Okay. I mean, you like it. That's understandable. I like the way it I just like the way it continued off of Rocky 4 with Ivan Drago and his son. It's way more grounded than... Because Drago's just like this washed up fighter now. Like, he's nobody in Russia anymore. It's just...
That's how it would probably be.
Probably, yeah. There's a lot more going on. Creed's having a kid. His kid is deaf now, too. And
I didn't even remember that stupid plot.
Yeah, it was directed by some guy who never really directed anything before, so it was... I thought it was impressive once again that, they were able to pull off something that was at least watchable. But Creed 3 is coming out. Michael B. Jordan's directing it.
I went to type in Creed 3, and my fingers just typed Clerks 3 naturally.
Jesus Christ. Get over it.
We know what the better film's going to be.
Creed 3? Yeah, well, Kevin has had plenty of practice directing. This is going to be Michael B. Jordan's directorial debut, okay? So you got to cut him some slack.
Do you think I give a crap?
It's coming out.
It'll be good.
It's coming out in 2022. That's a lot of faith they're putting in a guy who's never directed before.
Like, how much is he really directing, though? Is somebody there holding his hand? You know what I mean? Like, I doubt they just say, do what you want,
Probably. It's also interesting too because Bridget Nielsen pops up in the movie.
Let's see how many irrelevant characters we can bring back.
I'm looking at her Wikipedia now, and in the last sentence, she later built a career starring in B movies,
In The Surreal Life or whatever she was in.
hosting TV shows and appearing on reality shows. Oh my God, Flava Flav.
Oh God.
Were they just Did you?
Yeah, he opened up a chicken restaurant out in Clinton, Iowa. It's called Flav's Fried Chicken.
Oh wow, any good?
You know what? We didn't even eat there because it was so crowded. Because people out here got nothing to ever look forward to, and that's a big deal for them. So people waiting in line. We were waiting in line for a little bit. Saw him come out the back door with a cigarette. Said something to him real quick. Can't remember what. I mean, I didn't. I guess I didn't really meet him, but I interacted with him.
Yeah. You said something to him. He didn't look at you.
Yeah. He's like, fucking idiot. Then the restaurant closed like 2 months later. So.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Guess people in Iowa aren't big fans of chicken.
Yeah, I don't know. It's really weird.
2019, we had Escape Plan: The Extractors, as we just talked about, which is direct to video. Like, Jesus Christ, why? If they're direct to video, that would mean do they have like a cult audience?
I don't know. I can't believe he even does that. Like, he would even bother with that.
Yeah, I don't know if he needs something to do. But the same year he came out with Rambo: Last Blood, which it's more grounded like the original Rambo. He's not fighting an army, but it's still stupid.
It's not great. Know. Never watched it.
And then nothing in 2020, and then of course now he's got Suicide Squad coming out. But a guy who's had a really up and down career.
He has. Still going pretty strong.
Yeah, I mean, how old is this fucking guy? He's probably like 70
pushing
something.
80, man. I don't know.
Let's see. He is 75.
Yikes.
Oh my God. He looks better than most 40-year-olds.
Well, he's had some work done.
That's true. But
I'm a fan of the man, though.
I am too, a big fan of the guy. Interesting too that he was inducted into the Boxing Hall of Fame based on a fictional character.
I mean, I think that's cool.
I think so too. I mean, I think it's very important to the sport. Like, most people know Rocky over any actual boxer.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, take like a non-Muhammad Ali or Mike Tyson sort of boxer and ask 100 people if they knew who that person is.
Yeah.
A lot more people are going to know what Rocky is,
Yeah. I mean, he's got the statue out in front of the Philadelphia Art Museum. It's like a whole cultural icon, especially for Philly. It's crazy what he was able to do.
Especially for that shithole of a city.
Yeah, because New York's so much better. I don't think he almost got stabbed in Philly.
Especially for that shit stain on planet Earth.
Planet Earth, yikes. It's cool.
Oh, I like Philly. I was only there for about 20 minutes, but I liked it.
Did you run up the steps?
Well, I walked up the steps. I ain't running up there.
It's like the middle of Rocky when he's struggling to get up the steps.
That's it. That was me.
That was me. Well, we kept it at around the time we wanted to. Good job.
Good Sly Stallone retrospective. Let us know. What's your favorite Stallone flick? It's probably Rocky, but if it's something else, let us know.
What's your favorite Stallone wife and daughter?
Yeah.
Let us know.
Pick the hottest. Yeah, pick the hottest Stallone daughter.
Sistine. Oh my God.
They're all baddies.
She's a big time actress now. She was in 47 Meters Down Uncaged.
Oh wow. Yikes.
Sorry, guys.
I was just thinking, is that the one with Mandy Moore?
I think it's a sequel.
Man, love me some Mandy Moore.
Give me more.
Give me more man.
D.
Yo, D.
Yo, D.
Any closing thoughts, buddy?
Watch some movies.
Watch some films.
Watch some films. Just do it.
You guys got any suggestions for topics you'd like to hear on the podcast? Please send those our way.
Yes.
Subscribe to Slacker Media on YouTube. Got some videos coming out.
Yes.
Always stuff going on there.
Yes.
That being said, episode 158 in the books. Thank you guys for listening, and as always, go fuck yourselves.